in Spanish. So first, let me think of the words. How about this can help me? I don't know who's watching this, but let's see what it's about. I think I'm gonna do a different, but this one.
For an easy bucket. And a turnover. Keyshawn Johnson gets it back and puts it up and in. Let's call him Mr. Loose Ball. He seems to always be around those extra chances on the offensive board. Hamilton with 13, Williams with 11. Forced the pass. Kicked out by San Diego State.
That's what I need. JK.
Look what I found.
Okay, I'm gonna see. And just at first, let me think what I'm about to say.
Johnson with his 10 points.
I thought
7 rebounds too, Rich. And you don't have to call the play.
first I'm gonna sing with her. First is out with a biscuit belly. It's almost enough to call up kneeling. Run through drunk on these easy. Who's dropped? I'm gonna sing with a biscuit belly. I did that. I can't really know what I'm saying.
These elite teams prove that justice has no border.
They down with a biscuit belly. It goes down like a call I'm kneeling. Drunk on these easy. Who's dropped?
All on one night.
I see how biscuit belly. This ocean like a call I'm kneeling. Drunk on these easy. Who's dropped?
So we'll be shooting free throws for the remaining
How about this one? Will help me.
minutes in this one. And that is a decided advantage to UNLV. 74% from the line. San Diego State, not great, 66%.
I can remind it. Sausage and with biscuit belly. This ocean like a call I'm kneeling. Drunk on so who's dropped? Into the sun with biscuit belly. Call I'm kneeling. Drunker, need to see who's dropped. Barely know what I was saying.
Johnson feeds Bradley. Great defense that time by Williams.
These will probably help me. How about this one?
And blocked. Turned away by Victor Iwako.
Is this a whole show?
This, along, I mean, these are pure numbers, but the intangibles with Pulliam and Butler, the defense, the little plays. I mean, Pulliam's their best all-around
That's
player.
English. I already know English.
Shooting from Pulliam was really improved in that aspect of his game this season. Nice job.
I know.
Nuga to come up with that deflection, and here come the Rebels. Cade.
Pineapple.
Nuga was a first half spark. Williams has been a second half spark. Force. That's a force. No reason to go there after just one ball, one pass to the weak side. Get it on the move. Maybe attack a close.
Does it have a biscuit belly? She's from some little card. I'm kneeling. Drunker. See who's from.
Nice second half. And the lefty hits another. That's a 15-foot floating shot for the baseline.
I still need to keep on practicing on it. Those are some disgusting teeth.
3 big buckets in this second half.
I hope that
11 in the game.
someone shape not like that.
And pretty good defense too. His activity has been good. Lead is 6. McCabe, a rare 3 from him today. Rebound number 8 for Johnson. Critical juncture here. San Diego State gets a bucket here to get an 8 or 9 point lead. That's like a double-digit lead for most teams. Turnover. McCabe with company. Mensa, not a block, a kick, but an important one. Yeah, but that's just not a really good decision. You've got numbers. Sometimes you don't have to go as fast as the open court would.
I guess we could do that. Wow, the blindy sim is finally mad.
Opportunity when you have a numbers advantage. You don't always have to just go full throttle to the bucket, and that's what Jordan McCabe did there. He pulls that back a little bit. His teammates are running the lanes.
I just like Vanilla and no one likes mine.
For a layup. For McCabe, this is a different role for him than he played at West Virginia. Yeah, didn't play a lot of minutes, and he's carrying a lot of the weight at the point guard spot and doing it admirably. 4-to-1 assist turnover ratio. I think he's a better shooter.
I don't know who this video is. Oh, I know it ain't mine.
Shooting the basketball, but really rock solid.
What's this?
Devin Kruger was by his father's side all the way back when he was even when they were playing against back when you broke into television.
Yeah, that's right.
You were called one of those important Florida NCAA tournament games. Hamilton, no, it's off the shot clock. Timeout on the floor. Under 4 minutes left. Short-handed is Brian Dutcher. On the road at UNLV. And the Aztecs have a 6-point lead.
This holiday, Verizon has the deal that gets better and better and better. Get iPhone 13 Pro on us when you trade in your old or damaged phone. Here, the phone everyone wants on America's most reliable network. Better? That's not all. The new iPhone and up to 7
Okay, that can help.
family like Apple
What's
Music,
this?
Apple AirPlay, and more. Better? Better. Not done. The new
Of course, I
iPhone
don't
is
speak that language. Anywho,
when you switch.
what's this?
This year, holiday better with Verizon.
That's nothing.
Everyone deserves better.
Some things can't be tried at home. Where next? With Capital
There.
One, the possibilities are unlimited. Introducing Venture X, our new class of travel card. Earn 10x miles on hotels and
Okay,
5x
I didn't
miles
hear.
on flights booked through Capital One Travel. Plus, receive premium travel benefits like access to over 1,300 airport lounges. Find your where next with Venture X. What's in your wallet?
On a Suspicious Fansville by Dr. Pepper.
Howdy, Logan. Wonder if you can help me out with something.
Sure, Sheriff.
Looking for a couple of
Okay.
goalposts. Went missing after the big win last night.
What? That's awful. Who would steal a goalpost?
Say, that is a nice new swing set you
Is
got.
that a burger? Is that a burger?
Interesting design.
Oh, yeah, it's Scandinavian.
If it-
You know what? You should check the streakers across the street. They have a very suspicious new antenna.
Thanks for the tip.
Anytime, Sheriff.
Dr. Pepper, the one fans deserve.
Okay, let's see this video.
Are you serious?
What you watching?
Discovery Plus. It literally has all my favorite genres. What else would I be watching?
You stream you, girl.
Thanks, girl.
Get it, girl. There's something for everyone on Discovery Plus. Stream for just $4.99.
This holiday season, remember the trick. The one that lets you skip the line and get your finger-licking chicken finger-licking quick. It's finger-licking quick.
At USAA, we've been called too exclusive, because we only serve those who honorably serve. All ranks, all branches, and their eligible family members. Yep, that is exclusive, and we're fine with that.
Time now for a look at the fast analysis presented by AT&T 5G.
How about the impact of Nathan Mensah? 7 boards, 4 block shots. He's got 9 points, but it's his defensive presence and versatility. He protects the rim, but he also can go out away from the goal and defend perimeter guys effectively.
Dutcher's trying to overcome.
Well, hold on. I already have a breathing problem, so yeah. I don't even like octopus.
Nazar with his 11 points. Keyshawn Johnson and the rest of the Aztecs have dominated the glass, including the offensive boards.
Big time. But we've seen it so often. An undermanned team facing adversity, particularly in the first game after losing a key
I
player,
don't know.
rallies around one another and puts forth this kind of effort.
Bradley curls around and stretches the lead now to 8.
And the Rebels just have not been cohesive enough offensively.
Biggest lead of the game for either team. UNLV had a 7-point lead in the first half.
And this crockpot time for San Diego State. We want to just let this lead simmer a little bit.
It's crock-pot time for you and me. We were simmering a little bit for a while.
Yeah, we were on pause for a bit. But again, too much dribbling, not enough ball movement, not enough player movement.
Is Kazala a plant? I mean, a tree?
Credit, they've not let UNLV score in transition.
Yep. Opportunity, and excellent in the half-court defense, which is who San Diego State has always been.
Late clock, Mensa. Held ball. And Mensa, two of the premier rebounders in the Mountain West.
A steady diet of trying to beat a San Diego State team in the half court is a recipe for disaster if you're not going to swing the ball and get it reversed. There you saw 6 of 24 shooting and 8 turnovers. Make it
Johnson tries it loose. A rope gets it to Johnson. How tough is San Diego State?
remarkably tough.
Two starters down, extensive bench minutes, different roles for everybody on the floor. Johnson's three. Missed it. Williams has the rebound. UNLV needs points. They're down 8 with 2 minutes left. Williams thought about a three. This is Baker. Left alone. In and out.
They haven't gotten a lot of good ones, but that was a good look that just didn't go down. And right now, San Diego State in full control.
Look at the shooting percentage for UNLV, under 30%. 28% from distance.
Well, this is going to be a really satisfying win for Brian Dutcher and his team, assuming they hold.
Ew.
Bradley missed. Mensa's tip won't go. Hamilton in transition. Trail 3, McCabe. And that doesn't go down. And Ham with the rebounding foul. And that's his 5th. Tonight on CBS begins with SWAT, followed by
Ew. Ah, jeez.
That's tonight on CBS.
Why they entered the field in the first place. For Michelle DaCosta, it's a matter of looking back to being a particularly caring child.
Looking forward, I knew for me when I was in nursing school, when I went into the maternity clinical, I was like, okay, this is absolutely it. This is what I want to do.
And those who help for a living look to each other for help in surviving.
We encourage each other. We grumble, you know. You share the good, the highs and the lows.
They're really sweet. They help with every step of the way. They're so nice.
Derek Ward, News 4.
Holy Cross Hospital has the distinction of delivering more.
I'm already allergic to peanuts, so don't have to worry about that.
All right, well, people in parts of Kentucky just cannot catch a break from all the severe weather there. Just weeks after deadly
I
tornadoes
used to love peanuts until I realized I was allergic.
the governor to declare a state of emergency today. So far, 2 to 4 inches of pounding rain is expected in central and eastern Kentucky. Some folks are also seeing major flash flooding, power
I'm one
outages,
of them.
and property damage. The weather is expected to last into the night, followed by a blast of cold, which could complicate the emergency response. Well, back here at home, Storm Team 4 meteorologist Clay Anderson joining us from the Weather Center. Rain, just one part of the story today. Another development you're tracking is some unseasonable.
Is the kid even just watching peanuts?
Over the next 24 hours, we're talking about the warm temperatures, we're talking about the fog, and we're talking about rain that will be moving into our area. But speaking of fog, we've got some great video that we want to show you guys right here in town. Again, we're showing you foggy conditions. You notice there at National Harbor, you see the Ferris wheel, everyone. And this fog is due to the warm atmosphere, the rain we had, temperatures and dew points across the region. And as a result, we're looking at now a dense fog advisory basically around northern and western areas of the viewing area. National Weather Service in the last hour or so, where you see the darker gray here, you're seeing here inside the Beltway, moving up to Fauquier County, over there northern portions of Montgomery County, Frederick County, Hagerstown. The reason for that is the visibilities. Here we are, Baltimore. If you have flights coming into Baltimore tonight, down to 0. It just dropped within the last hour. Gaithersburg, Montgomery County, Frederick, this area just to our north, 10 miles at Reagan National, so visibility is good for us. As I said, it's all about the temperatures, the moisture content. It's been a cloudy day, everyone. When the temperature and dew point are just right on, close to 100%, you get your fog. But that fog is going to change, everyone, as we show you. We'll zoom out, and then we've got rain showers. The second of probably 2 rounds of rain over the next 12 hours will move across our area. Some of this rain is coming from Kentucky, coming from that area that received some severe storms. But because our air is much more stabilized, we will not pick up any severe weather. So here are the things you need to know real quick. Fog, then rain showers at round or 2 tonight. Rain ends quickly tomorrow. Temperatures rise. They rise, but then they fall like a rock. How far do they fall? Monday morning, in the 30s, and maybe a little bit of snowflakes in the northern and western areas. Futurecast, as we show you, temperatures in the 60s for tomorrow. Follow the cold front, 32
Beans,
degrees.
bro?
This is Monday, 7:30. We're at the freezing mark. In the 20s to our west. That's what's going to happen. We're going to be cold throughout Monday, and then we'll start to warm up into Tuesday. Futurecast, as I said, round after round of rain showers tonight. It should move the fog out of our area. We're going to keep the clouds in, but we will have some fog, and then the fog will move away. We'll have more rain showers. So, Corey, the weather's going to change over the next 24 hours. Let me step out the way. What you see, Elkins, West Virginia, that's right. You're looking at some snow that'll move across the area, but for us, it'll actually be south.
What?
That's right, south of the Washington area, looking at Salisbury, and again, some along the Potomac Highlands. Here we are, everyone. Take a look. 65 tomorrow, 32 degrees Monday morning. That's correct. 32 Monday morning. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday will stabilize and have temperatures back in the 40s and 50s. So, Corey, hang around. Weather's going to change. Hope you got that jacket for Christmas.
I didn't get a new one, but I definitely kept the one that I have out because I know we're going to need it eventually. Clay, thank you so much. Well, with the new year comes new laws. Here are some changes happening across the DMV in 2022. In DC,
Hey, Cuba.
you'll only be able to give out disposable utensils and
Get down.
condiments upon request.
Oh,
As we mentioned earlier tonight, starting January 15th, you'll have to show proof of vaccination to enter most businesses. Maryland will allow you to select how your organs are donated, and its minimum wage will go up to between $12.20 and $12.50 an hour. In the Commonwealth, the minimum wage is increasing to $11 an hour. And starting Monday, undocumented Virginia residents can apply for a special
Next, we're gonna watch this, you guys.
DMV. Right now, you can find the full list of new laws for the new year on the NBC Washington app. Just search new laws. All right, coming up. Ever wonder what cicadas taste like? Yeah, probably not, but we wanted to find out anyway. Doug feasted on some of the critters last year, and we convinced some of our other team members to try. Tonight, we're going to take a look back at some of our favorite moments of 2021. Stay with us.
What are you doing? Get off of me. Oh.
Okay. Stop, stop. Stop, Cuba.
Lay down. Stop. Lay down.
Small businesses like yours make gift giving possible. Now,
Now where you going?
has an exclusive gift for you.
Right, get up there.
I hate everything that's bad in November. Come my birthday, November the 8th.
Don't you get up there.
$650 prepaid card with select bundles when you buy online. With the network,
Kagan.
deliver gig speeds to the most businesses.
Cable.
Get started with internet and advanced security for
Got it, lay down.
$69.99 a month. Give your business the gift of savings today.
What?
Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
This Checkers garlic and butter bacon Buford is for eating.
I have that toy. I have that car. It's up in pink, and it only has one seat,
Crushing the flavor game with two 100% beef patties. Swiss
and it's
cheese,
broken.
grilled onions, mouth-watering garlic sauce, whipped butter, and crispy bacon just for him. You've got this covered, Eli. Now come get this garlic and butter bacon Buford. After all, you've earned it. Get Checkers delivered through our rewards app.
Have you seen those small holes? Sorry, Miss Steve.
Excuse me,
Excuse me, I was wondering, could we bear on fire?
Finding the right person for the job isn't always easy. But when you have an insurance question, you can always count on your local Geico agent. They can give you personalized advice.
I have that toy. I wonder what dangerous it is.
With all your insurance needs, get to know your local Geico agent today.
Road home for the holidays,
Stop.
where the ultimate driving machine becomes the ultimate cruise through 3 states machine. The ultimate zip around the corner from on surfing machine. And even the ultimate we couldn't get out of there in the past machine. Because at BMW we know every holiday is different. So we created the ultimate whatever your road home looks like machine. Hurry in, receive a credit of up to $2,500.
What's that?
It's time to ignite your imagination.
Okay.
Discover hundreds of top brands, test smart appliances, and create your dream kitchen with our design experts at the Home Depot Design Center.
We're looking back at some of our favorite moments from 2021. The takeover from these rude tin cicadas was not much fun, but we tried to make the best of it. Storm Team 4 Chief Meteorologist Doug Kammerer indulged in a few gourmet cicada dishes.
Ladies and gentlemen, the moment that we have been waiting for has finally arrived.
Okay.
So let's take a look at what Chef made for the very first item. Chef, you want to tell us what it is?
Yes, I just make a cicada. It's just
Okay, cicada crouton? Yeah. Look at this.
Get down. Will you stop?
Oh, yeah, there we are. And I believe Chef works cicada into the dressing, too. Like, you'd have anchovies in it, too. There's cicada in the dressing. What did you make for Doug's second course in his cicada cookout?
So this one is a cicada, a chili hot dog.
Oh, the cicadas. Look at that.
Ew. I know how to lost your life now.
There we go. There you go. Initial thought, what do you think?
You told me not to accept the cicada. Right there.
You can hear them around too. It's great. It's like surround sound.
And they are wonderful. They're very good. I mean, they're very good. I mean, I'm not ordering this at a restaurant, but it's very good. And it does, you can taste it. You know, when you swallow, you can feel the cicada going down. I mean, you really can because the texture of it is so different.
Chef, what is the third course? Tell us what you made for Doug.
The last one for the best.
What is that?
A piece of meat for barbecue, flank steak, crusted with a cicadas.
Ooh.
I like this one a lot better than the
fork and knife here. You're being very civilized about this.
Yeah, this one I can do a lot better. Yeah, see, that's really good. You give me some steak, you can put anything on that and I might eat it. You got it?
Was it like a cicada in the tomato, or did you figure that out too? Holy cow. That's very good.
Doreen and Leon, I felt you were left out on this whole thing. So, Chouquette Chocolate from Maryland, they have been doing some chocolate pizzas, and I thought we'd throw it back to you for the dessert. I believe they were handed to you, right?
Is that what this is? Is that like...
Come on, Leon! Come on, buddy!
Come on, Leon.
I know what's gonna happen. The toddlers and the other ones ate them. Yeah. Because they look like gumballs. I know what's not and what to eat.
See, it's all about the mental factor.
Oh, look at... Oh, my God. It's leaking.
Not bad. Leon, how do you feel?
I feel better than duck, I can tell you that. I don't have a leg in my throat.
Yeah, if there was really a cicada in here, it's really smushed up.
You better not
Yeah,
down
we need
for
those
now.
recipes back in 2021. Well, last night, Americans across the country rang in the new year.
Cable.
Now, some 15,000 spectators watched the big ball drop
I
in
have
Times
that
Square,
toy.
marking the
I don't know if it's broken or lost. It's lost and broken, I think.
Yep, that's a giant potato being dropped in Idaho to ring in the new year. Makes sense. The Boise tradition in front of the state capitol building began back in 2013.
Blackers?
And I've seen this one before. In Key West, they drop a shoe to celebrate 2022. This was the world famous event's 24th year of the drag queen in a high-heeled shoe drop. Hopefully everyone got off on the right foot in 2022. You see what I did there, Clay? Let's get one final check of your forecast.
I know. You see that we're going to drop some across the area, and that's going to be the temperatures. They're going to drop and drop quick. What we want you to know, again, after the fog comes more rain tonight.
Stop it.
Temperatures rise into the 60s.
Flat braces. I love flat braces. I even have some.
All right, that's our time. Thanks for joining us. Nightly News is next.
This Checkers garlic and butter bacon Buford is for Eli. He's crushing it on the jackhammer. Ooh! So Checkers is crushing the flavor game with 2 100% beef patties, Swiss cheese, grilled onions, mouth-watering garlic sauce, whipped butter, and crispy bacon just for him. You've got this covered, Eli. Now come get this garlic and butter bacon Buford. After all, you've earned it. Get Checkers delivered through our rewards app.
Let's swallow. Yeah.
Good morning. How can I help? I need help connecting with my students.
My God.
Okay, that works.
Okay.
A customer service rep is working on scene, making it happen.
You're so good.
And at Genesis, we're proud to help them help you.
Wilbur. Okay.
Today, vaccines and antivirals are helping fight the pandemic because scientists and researchers in America's biopharmaceutical industry acted fast after investing billions over years to achieve breakthroughs. But now, Congress is threatening legislation that will devastate
What is that?
Medicaid's ability to fund treatments just like these. What's at stake?
I want one of them.
Public preparedness. Tell Congress to oppose legislation that would harm our ability to fight pandemics. Paid for by Coalition to Protect Access.
NBC Sports Washington, your home of the Wizards.
Tonight, New Year's travel chaos at airports as millions try to get home from the holiday. More than 2,500 flights canceled today, thousands more delayed. Airlines hit with a 1-2 punch of staffing shortages due to COVID and extreme weather across the country, from snow to thunderstorms, even flooding. 3 people now missing and feared dead after the most destructive wildfires in Colorado history. Nearly 1,000 homes destroyed.
I didn't know if I was going to even make it.
The record surge in COVID cases, so many calling in sick, it's impacting critical services. 20% of the NYPD out. Some school districts going back to remote. Others mandating all students get tested. Is there a light at the end of the tunnel? The new strain of Omicron that some experts hope may bring an end to the pandemic sooner.
Pretty much everybody will have some immunity to.
Ow! That looks. That hurt.
A new law banning unexpected medical bills goes into effect today. What you need to know so you aren't overcharged. And on this New Year's Day, after so much time apart, we celebrate the reunions this past year that gave us reason to smile.
This is NBC.
I gotta have it when it doesn't rain.
Jose Diaz-Balart.
Good evening, I'm Kate Snow in for Jose. Happy New Year. And on this holiday weekend, there are millions of Americans moving through airports after celebrating with family and friends. Unfortunately, a lot of them are running into delays, not just because of the Omicron variant that has sent flight crews home sick, but also because of the weather tonight. More than 2,500 flights were canceled today, and already we know about more than 1,000 flights that are canceled for Sunday. Snow continues through the middle of the country with the heaviest bands in the Midwest and Great Lakes area. Throw in more snow, freezing rain, and heavy rain moving east tomorrow, and you have a mess on the roads, too. We begin tonight with Carrie Sanders.
For those traveling by air, this first day of 2022 looks a lot like the final days of last year.
I'm also just want to go home at the end of the day.
Ah!
A New Year like this.
FlightAware showing on top of those canceled flights more than 3,000 delayed. Airline staff shortages a result of COVID, partially to blame. The Flight Attendants Union not happy the CDC cut quarantines from 10 to 5 days.
Maybe
A short-term fix to staffing problems, possibly, but long-term hurt as more and more people are infected and we extend the life of the pandemic.
What's that supposed to mean?
For a 7-day vacation in the Keys. We've now spent 5 more days trying to get home. Your first flight was canceled because of COVID, and this one is delayed now because of the weather.
Bless myself.
7 o'clock in the morning, Monday.
So you need to get home.
And it don't look like we're gonna make it up.
Traveling with 5 kids, especially trying with cancellations. The Millman family was to leave Friday, Fort Lauderdale to Denver on Spirit Airlines. After a maddening 4-hour wait to talk to the airline, they rented a car, drove 4 hours to stay with relatives in Orlando. Hopefully they'll get out tonight.
Okay, you can either laugh or cry, and in the words of Marjorie Page Hinckley, crying gives me a headache, so you might as well laugh.
Weather tonight making matters worse. 42 million people under winter alerts. In Kentucky, severe flooding leading to water rescues, which is why flights in and out of the region are also delayed.
And Carrie's with us now. Carrie, how much longer are these delays and cancellations expected to last?
Well, with the weather and COVID still spreading, causing some flight crews to call in sick, the delays will
Orbeez, I love Orbeez. I love them. I want some.
for the coming days. Kate?
All right, Carrie, thank you. Let's go to Colorado now, where communities are still reeling from the most destructive wildfire in that state's history. Authorities say 3 people are now feared dead, and nearly 1,000 homes were destroyed in the Boulder area. Emily Aketa is there.
Tonight, sobering news in Colorado in the aftermath of the monstrous Marshall Fire.
Wow.
3 now missing, and officials fear the worst.
We unfortunately believe these are going to turn into recovery cases. We're calling in cadaver dogs and search teams to help us tomorrow.
Hutch Armstrong says
That's going to be the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.